Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be protecting my tropicals this year. And in a couple of days, on Monday, our first freeze is going to roll in. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to protect my plants this year. So let's start. First we have my Musa Dajau. So if you've watched my previous videos, then you'll know that I'm protecting my Musa Dajau by building a cage and filling it with straw. And then I'm going to put a bit more straw into this cage. And then I am going to put a bit more straw in and then defoliate the pseudostem completely. That way it will reduce the damage it takes from cold, if it takes any damage. This method is going to help protect the banana from cold, dry winds, as well as stop water from getting in and freezing the soil. And it's relatively cold hardy, down to -7 degrees Celsius, this particular plant. And I'm looking forward to seeing the progress of this plant through the winter. I'm not going to be protecting my Musa Basju this year. I overwintered it last year with the cage and straw method that I'm using for the Musa Dajau to see if it would help it through its first winter, and it actually worked. And as you can see, this plant is now towering over me, and I think it's going to get even bigger next year, and I'm looking forward to seeing the progress of this plant next year. I put the loquats out so they could get a bit of rainwater. I'm going to be putting them back in the polytunnel because they are still vulnerable at their age. But before I put them back in, I'm going to show you this. I bought a new polytunnel. And the reason for that is because, let's have a look. I am using a propane gas heater to heat this polytunnel. And I have a carbon monoxide alarm for safety. And basically what this does is it heats the polytunnel and keeps it consistent. And I'm surprised how well it's worked so far. And I'm using these 47 kilogram gas tanks to keep it fueled. And it's using more power. I'm going to have to start watering my citrus trees because they're starting to dislike being dried out. They're just dropping all of their leaves. Yeah, the plants have to be watered. And the Arabica coffee tree really is not happy. I'm going to be watering them heavily. Damaged leaf by the dryness. And looks like the Tamarillo is completely defoliated. I'm going to have to start taking some cuttings and rooting them, otherwise I'm going to lose it. The Tangelo is growing well, still holding to the fruits. Hopefully they'll make it through the winter. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, press the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you again on the next video. Happy gardening and goodbye.